Francine Navarro, and I studied media in the public interest and political science at Western. I went to Rwanda with Professor Boyi in May 2013. I'm currently working as a front-end developer in Toronto, and my experience in Rwanda shapes the way I help teams build inclusive web apps. It taught me that empathy should always come with dignity. It taught me to challenge my own assumptions before acting on them, and it taught me to communicate with people in creative and resourceful ways when language or ability becomes a barrier. All of my fondest memories from Rwanda are the chats I had with the kids, teenagers, and their teachers at Kisimba. One of the teenagers, named John, was deaf, and I didn't know sign language, so we used my notebook to have a conversation, passing it back and forth to write down messages to each other. Looking back now, that experience guided me along the path to advocating for accessibility as a front-end developer. I still have those conversations and other drawings the kids made in my sketchbook, and the only Kina Rwanda I remember today are the phrases I had to use at the nursery school, like "Tucheke" for be quiet, or "Ichara" for sit down. I try to stay in touch with some of the kids at Kisimba. We'll send Facebook messages a few times a year, and I always enjoy learning what they're doing now. I met them as kids, but they're now finishing high school or university, and it's hard to believe how much time has passed. I'm grateful to Professor Boyi for taking me on the trip of a lifetime. Murakoze.
Hi everyone, my name is Pierre-Phillipe Turnbull. I'm 29 and I participated in the Rwanda experience back in 2012 and 2013. So I was super lucky to participate in that 2 summers in a row. I got to spend 2 summers in a row in Kigali, and both experiences were amazing and definitely have shaped who I was back in my early 20s and still have impact on who I am today. So today I'm a lawyer in Montreal, and if I look back at why I went to law school or why I'm a lawyer today, the pivotal moment where I really decided that I wanted to continue studying after my undergrad, and that I realized I had a keen interest in international development and international criminal law, was during my time in Rwanda. It was not something that the Rwanda experience was supposed to make me realize, but I think that's the really good thing about the Rwandan class, is that everyone can learn their own interest and can learn at their own rhythm. The format of the class is not super formal, which I think was really, really great because it permitted every one of us that participated to go out and to explore on their own and to really make the best out of it. So I think the really good thing about the Rwanda experience is that the more effort, the more of yourself you put into the experience, the more you'll gain out of it. So it is really a format that's a bit different from everything else during undergrad. Is that it's really up to you to learn, and every experience that you have there comes from you trying to go outside of your comfort zone and you meeting new people. So I've really tried to pinpoint a specific memory that I cherish from Rwanda, and it's been really, really hard for me to pinpoint one memory only. I just have to say that everything there, whether the experience that you live is a bit scary or stressful or really fun or new, it's going to be a memory that you will cherish in the future, because anyway, for me, it everything was new and a bit different. So it made me realize everything that was going on around me. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for letting me participate in this little showcase, and I really, really am jealous of anyone going to Rwanda in the next few years, or who will participate in this class, because it truly is something special. Thanks.
Hi there, my name is Shelby Gobbo. I went to Rwanda in 2012 with Henri and the class. While I was at Western, I studied media, information, and technoculture. Where am I now? Well, right now I'm actually completely by myself in my office, but I live and work in Toronto for a consulting firm, and I'm the senior project manager there. Rwanda is a trip that I talk about all the time. Talk about it in my personal life, talk about it at work. The experience was truly life-changing. I was lucky enough to travel a bit before Rwanda, but Nothing was like this experience that was so intimate and special with the people that we met there. We got to spend quality time with the teachers, with the students, with the kids, and it was just, I just feel so lucky to have had this experience and learned so much. You know, you can read, know facts, but nothing's quite like actually experiencing it and touching it, for lack of a better word, with your own hands. One of my favorite memories from Rwanda is probably when we were just coming back from lunch and going over to the orphanage where we spent our time in the afternoon, and just seeing the kids run across the soccer field and come and run and jump and hug us. I'll never forget that. That images and memories ingrained in my mind. I'd love to go back. I often think if I went back, you know, I'd love to have that moment over and over again. It was so special. I tried to still keep in touch with people that I met there, and still tried to send things over after coming back. While we were there, I realized that lots of the children and youth were needing English books. They were studying for their English proficiency tests, so they didn't have too many books. I had brought a few over the first time I went, but when I got back, I came and I did a few book drives and also some drives for actual school supplies, because I know that they needed those things. So sent a few batches over with Henri over the years, and you know, we also met folks from the University of Rwanda while we were there, some students. So I was also able to send over a small form of scholarship for a female nursing student who was going to use it to finish her studies. So I am so grateful to have gone. I would love to go back one day. I hope to go back one day, but for now I have the appreciation and the gratitude and the wonderful memories and relationships and connections that I was able to form while I was there. So hopefully one day when we're all back there dancing and eating and hugging in the beautiful warm weather. But for now, just a reflection on a wonderful time and an eye-opening experience. Thanks so much.